welcome back to my channel. For today's look, I really wanted to do a spring inspired look. This is what I'm calling my spring glam look. This is actually the exact look I wore for my graduation photos that I just took. I'll insert a couple sneak peek pics here. It is just super sparkly, super girly, super pretty, and I really love the way it turned out. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just please keep watching. Okay, so to start off this look, I've already got my left eye all completed. So this is kind of what the finished eye is going to look like. For this palette, we're going to be using, actually the first palette I ever bought, ever in my life, when I first started doing my makeup really, like 18. This is the Beige Day and Night palette, and I just checked online. It's still available. They still have it. It's only $11. So if you're just getting into makeup and you just want something affordable and with a big range of colors, this would be perfect for you. As you can see, it's very beat up. It's got a lot of use. It's got a ton of different colors. You can pretty much do any look with this. So yeah, we're going to be using this palette today, and we're pretty much going to just be focused in this corner, this bottom left hand corner. We're going to start off by priming our eyelids with any type of concealer or eye primer. This is just to get rid of all the veins I got going on in my eyelids. Next, we're going to take any type of powder you have. I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in translucent. Any type of translucent or powder that is similar to your skin tone, just to set that concealer. That's going to make blending a lot easier. Okay, next we're going in with a peachy pink color and blend that into the corner. We're just building it up very slowly, so adding a little bit of color at a time, building the pigment up till it's as bright as we want. Focusing the majority of the product towards the outer corner of the eye. So when I have the most product on my brush, I'm going to place it on the outer corner of my eye, and then once I've gotten some of the pigment off, I'm going to blend it in. And I'm using circular motions and windshield wiper motions for this. Okay, and now I'm going to add in a little bit of like a mauve-y purple color just so it's not so bright. So that'll kind of add a little bit of depth to it. Focus it on the outer corner and then work it in. Alright, now I'm going to move on to a little bit denser brush. This way it'll place the pigment a little bit more precisely and not so all over the place. Basically, as with all makeup looks, you're basically just adding product and then blending it out till you like what you get. So just add a little bit of product at a time, blend it out, and stop whenever you like what it looks like, basically. Okay, that's good for now. Now we're going to add on our lid color, which is kind of the most exciting part of the whole eye look. This is the ColourPop Supershock shadow in the color Lala. It's this really pretty coppery, orangey, really sparkly shade. So I'm going to just take my ring finger and rub it in the shadow and then just place it on the lower part of my lid. And now that we might have lost a little bit of the product or the pigment in the outer corners, I'm just going to go back in, touch up the outer corners and deepen it to as deep as I would like it. Alright, so we're just going to start off with just one pump of this foundation on the back of our hand. This is a very full coverage foundation, so you don't need a lot of it. A little bit goes a long way. And I'm just going to dot this all over my face and then down my neck. This is how you can get away with wearing foundations that are a little bit too dark for you. Just blend it down into your neck. much my favorite way to apply all my foundations is a damp beauty sponge. This is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. I used to love one of the old Sigma brushes. I think it was the Sigma F80 brush, but it's just started to fall apart and I haven't been able to find another brush that I love since. So if you have any suggestions on like the best foundation brushes, just leave that in the comments below because I'm definitely in the market for one. Okay, that looks good, and as you see, that was just one pump of that foundation and it covered my whole face and a lot of my neck. For concealer, I'm taking the Naked Skin concealer in light neutral. Okay, and as always, I am setting my concealer and foundation, mostly just my concealer, with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And as you can see, there is some leftover powder underneath my eyes and the other places that I set. That's totally okay. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there while I do my eyebrows. That way it can sink into my skin a little bit more and allow my foundation and concealer to last a little bit longer. I've actually been using and loving the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer Pencil. I'm in the shade Dark Brown. So if you would like to see a full demo and updated brow tutorial with this product, just give this video a thumbs up or leave it in the comments down below. I would love to film that for you guys. But for now, I'm just going to skip right through this part because it does take a little bit of time, and then we will come right back to finish up the rest of the face. Alrighty, so now I'm done with the eyebrows and I'm going to just wipe off or brush off all that excess powder. So next we're going to get into bronzing and warming up the face. I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk Chic Luminosity Duo and my large e.l.f. stippling brush and just swirl it around the two colors. Make sure you get up in that hairline. And I don't really contour my nose. Just personal preference, I've never really felt the need to contour my nose. So if you do contour your nose, now's the time to do it. What I do is I just kind of press, I like squeeze my brush so it's flat and just dip it in the darker side of this duo and just run it along the sides of my nose. And I more so just do this to distribute the warmth all over my face because I have bronzer on my cheeks and my forehead and my chin, and I just want my nose to have some warmth as well. So now that we're done bronzing up the skin, we're almost finished. Oh shit, we need to put on mascara. So let's put on mascara. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Miss Mango Mascara. I really love this mascara because it is super black and the wand has a pointed or a narrowed tip at the end that makes it really easy to get those like annoying inner and outer lashes because it's small enough to get in there. And while we're back kind of working on the eye, I've decided that I want to add just a little bit of, not smokiness, but a little bit of shade on the lower lash line, just so that it's not everything up top and very bare on the bottom. I'm gonna go back into the Day and Night palette and pretty much just grab a combination of these three shades, starting with this one and building up, and work that on the lower lash line. Why? Like, why does our mouth need to open when we do this? And am I the only person that hates putting shadow on my lower lash line? It hurts me. It tangles all my lashes and it hurts. And I feel like I'm stabbing myself the whole time. Am I doing something wrong? Like, does anybody else feel this way? Or am I just a kook? Because I just avoid putting product on my lower lash line because it hurts. Like, my eye's watering. Like, this hurts. I'm just going to put some mascara on my lower lash line. For highlighter, I'm going to take a combination of Becca's Champagne Pop and Opal highlighters. These are my two holy grail highlighters. You can use them with literally any look ever, all the time. And pop it right on the tip of my nose. Okay, now that we just went ham with some highlighter, I'm taking my damp beauty blender and just pressing it into the skin so the highlighter just kind of melts and it's not really powdery on the top of your face. Okay, and now with that same Opal highlighter, I'm just going to take my ring finger again and pop that in the inner corner of my eye. I love using the same highlighter I'm using for my cheeks in my eye look. It just kind of ties everything together, and pop it on the brow bone for some brow bone highlight. Okay, cool. Now let's move on to lips. I am just taking my favorite everyday lip liner. This is the Jordanna Cosmetics lip liner in Tawny. And then I'm taking another all-time favorite Holy Grail lip gloss, Creme Brûlée by NYX Cosmetics, and putting that all over the lips. Alright guys, so this is it for the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. As I mentioned earlier, it's just the perfect springtime glam look. You can use it for day or night. For nighttime, I would just put some black eyeliner in the lower waterline, and it's perfect for nighttime. So yeah, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you next time.
You're gonna record me, you're recording. I know I am. Oh my god, you're so lucky. Okay, shut up for 45 seconds, maybe longer. I just suck at these.